Oh, when the saints
I'm back, everybody.
go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in the number. When the saints go marching in.
Welcome, everybody. Today is a new and exciting interview with somebody so special. You know, she's going to be here May the 29th at Wilson Park. And we want to give you a sneak preview of this exceptional guest. Her name is Aimee Semple McPherson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And I want to revisit your original time in Arkansas City in 1922. And so I know you were there. And would you just tell us a little bit about that meeting, because we're going to have Aimee again. So why don't you just help us get to know you a little bit today?
Well, I will, Molly, and it's so great to be with you again. I know we have been together several times, but this is a wonderful opportunity. And I brought my book.
Did you write a book?
I wrote a book. I wrote a book a year after I was in Ark City in 2022. I wrote this book in 2023, and you can see
you have quite a book.
It captures my birth, my early childhood, my mom's childhood. I was born in Canada, and it goes all the way through that. But since we're here to talk about Ark City being there in 1922 and then again in 2022, I turned to the part of my book on page 404.
Okay.
It's like 750 pages.
Well, you're not going to read all 750.
No, I'm not going to read any of it. But right here, Molly,
Ark City's in the book?
Arkansas City is in the book. And what happened was I was closing out a campaign in Wichita. I'd been there for 3 weeks. An amazing revival there. Started out in what they called the Forum. There was too many people, and by the time we finished, there were like 30,000 people. But along the way, I got a Western Union telegram from Arkansas City, and it was written by the mayor and the YMCA and what's the other one? WCA and the Ministerial Alliance and lots of clubs and organizations. The whole city. And there was a couple that I came to just love and appreciate. Ada and Anthony Carlton.
I know them.
Oh, you know them.
I know them.
Well, Molly, you just get around, don't you?
I do.
They were wonderful, and they kind of headed it up. And you know, Carlton and Ada came to Wichita, and Carlton had never been saved. And he got saved in our meetings in Wichita, and it was wonderful. But let me just tell you this one story of being in Ark City. There was a
you got the telegram.
I got the telegram.
Said yes.
We said yes. We would come down
to Ark City
for one night.
One night.
Or one afternoon. So we came down. It was a big park with a big, like, rotunda. I think they called it a tabernacle. And by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there was like 5,000 people in the rotunda with cars parked up and down the street.
Big crowd.
And then all of a sudden, there was a downpour
of
rain and thunder and cracks of thunder, and everybody was getting soaking wet. And so I just lifted my hand, as I so often do, lifted my hand, and I said to God, all of these people are getting soaked, and they need to hear the gospel. And so I just said to the wind and the clouds to stop raining, and if and I always remind everybody about this, if the land needs the rain, because you know, Molly, I have always been very, very good friends with the Native Americans, and they are land people.
Yes.
And they are concerned about the drought or
So
too
you
much.
took that
so
into
I
consideration.
took that, and I said, and God, if this area needs the rain, then just let us have our meeting, and then let the rain come. So instantly.
What
And
happened?
you just love it. I love miracles. I get so excited. And that I wrote it in my book, and immediately, instantaneously, the rain ceased and the sun came out. So I'm just expecting when we are there again in 2022, May the 29th, in that very same park, on that very same land, that those kinds of miracles,
Whatever need
there is, that there would be miracles.
Well, that is exciting. Now, Aimee, I'd like you to look right into the camera today and just speak heart to heart and invite the people to come and to hear your message, be part of the worship, be part of the message, and be part of the miracles that we know that God does in your ministry. So take a minute.
Molly, you have said it well, and I will just invite you all to come on May the 29th, 2020 at 6:30 in the evening. You'll want to come early. There will be many people there, and we will have worship. We will have special music. We will have the ministers of this great city up there with me. We will preach the gospel. We will give an invitation, and we will pray for the sick. And you know, Molly, I'm just remembering this also, that after that great meeting that we had 100 years ago, we had to leave to get back to Wichita. And my mother, who always traveled with me, said, well, we need to leave. And so I turned to somebody and I said, I will be back. And so I will be back May the 29th in Wilson Park at 6:30, 2022.
So that's it, friends. Aimee is going to keep her promise. She's going to be back as part of the weekend activities, the 100-year blessing, and the butterfly effect. That begins on Saturday afternoon at the Burford Theater and then continues on there on Sunday. So thank you so much for coming. And you have such an interesting life. I may have to visit with you again, but thank you for today.
You're so welcome.
Bye-bye.